My fiancé confessed that she had a sexual relationship with her deceased sister's husband for 3 years. Male 31 have been with my fiancé female 33 for 2 years. She had a sister who passed away from cancer, leaving behind her 2 young kids and husband. At that time, my fiancé was stepping up and taking a huge part in caring for the kids along with her mom. Her sister's husband didn't date again until 3 years later. As our wedding approaching, my fiancé has been acting strange lately. I tried pushing her to tell me what's wrong and she finally decided to tell me after she heard about her sister's husband's recent engagement. She sat with me yesterday and recalled the events after her sister's death. She talked about her niece and nephew and their dad. She told me that she and her sister's husband became close months after her sister's death. She said something happened, something like a trauma bonding that made them seek comfort in each other. She began crying saying that she and her sister's husband kissed one night while he was picking the kids up and from there, they started having a relationship that lasted for 3 years. She said no one knew, not even the kiss, and they did their best to keep it a secret. She said he'd come over to her house or she would go to his and sleep together. I couldn't process this. I didn't want her to keep talking but I froze and had nothing to say. She swore they ended it right after she met me and that the reason she told me about it was because she wanted to enter the marriage with no secrets at all. She said it was just a confusing, emotionally charged period in her life and she moved and he also moved on. I didn't know what to say after she pleaded with me to let it go and think about how she was honest with me. I don't know. I couldn't help thinking about how that is and how she was justifying one decision after another. I left the apartment and asked for some space, but she kept contacting me and crying saying she regretted it and blamed it on her mental state/grief at the time. I feel confused and devastated. I don't want to judge her mental state at the time but I don't want to pretend like it's all good and nothing happened. I feel terrible and like the walls are caving in on me, unable to think clearly. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should let it go, seeing what's done is done, but any advice is welcome.